Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome to my playthrough of Farthest Frontier. I've played a little bit of this on my own. I didn't get too far into the game. I'm not sure how long this playthrough will last, as this still is in early access. There's still a little bit to be added to the game, but I figured this would be a fun little thing to jump into. I've had a couple of polls up in the community tab on my page, on my YouTube page, and this was voted at the top of the list multiple times. So we are going to jump in here with a new settlement. I don't know. Let's go with middle of the line. I'm not sure that I'm going to be that great at it, but middle of the road seems fine. Herrenfurt, sure. We're not going to do pacifist mode. Dense forest, lush meadows, lakes teeming with fish. Perfect place to build a town that's ideal for pioneers just starting out. Plains, arid highlands. I don't want to go too easy, but I don't think Idyllic Valley on Trailblazer, I don't think it'll be too easy. Advanced settings? Oh, you could actually pick every individual thing. No, we're just going to go with basic. That's fine. And let's go ahead and jump in.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city.
Not the raiders.
So, some of us decided that it was time to leave. That we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Well, that cutscene was significantly louder than it should have been. I actually took the time to adjust the sound settings, and I've noticed that on the menu and in the cutscenes, the sound jumps to an extreme level, so hopefully that wasn't too bad for you guys. I would have felt bad to skip the intro, but maybe I should have regardless just because of the sound setting. You would think that it would have loaded in the middle of the cutscene. Would have been nice if it had already been loaded up. There we go. So, let's get a look at where we are. So, town center. We finished scouting the surrounding area, survey the land your villagers have explored, and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement, things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. So, we've got some berries here, some greens, clay there, clay there, clay there, lots of clay. Do we have some iron over here? Oh, that's a big patch of iron. Okay. Well, that's not too terribly far away, and we've got water down here. Where's our people? Looks like they're over here. Everybody's kind of wandering in this area. I don't want to be near this big hill. I don't want to be too close to the water. I'm thinking an area like right here might be best. Yeah, let's go right about there. Okay, so our people are all here. They're homeless and unhappy. Let's see. I've got to remember now. I did play this a little bit when it first came out. So I remember some of the controls. Oh. There we go. I'm going to wrap a road around our town center. And I'm going to get a few roads heading out. Just towards some of the main resources that I know we're going to need. Oh, good. We've got willow. We'll need that later. We're chopping down some trees. Let's harvest... Pretty much harvest everything here. Yeah, housing shortage and firewood is low. But we need this built first. I think I will go ahead and fast forward for the time being. Make sure that that's a priority. There we go. Looks like we're still short on wood. Ah, the last bit of construction. Alright, town center is built. Next, we need to place a few shelters. How do I want to... I'm trying to remember what the rotate button was. Oh, tab. It's placed right there. Set it right in front of my face. Yeah, I'll leave one space in between all of the homes. Do, say, like 4 of those? Yeah, that'll work. And keep gathering wood. Let's gather a little wood and a little stone. Ooh, I don't want to gather the hawthorn trees. We'll need those. Everything else should be okay, though. Right. So that's our housing. Let's see, we've got storage. We need a firewood splitter. Now, firewood splitter actually decreases desirability in the area, so we don't want it too close to our main town. What I might do... run a road straight out there. I'm willing to bet that we'll find more trees and wood out that direction. Maybe we'll be able to build... I forget what it's called, but there's a... like a gatherer's hut of some kind. And... does that have an arrow, a direction, or anything? Nah. But I think I will just place it just like that. So our people are placing some dirt roads, placing some homes. Ooh. Hey, that's just enough for our population. One more would actually get us what we need. Oh, let's place our well. I'm pausing it for just a second. Yeah, that should be fine. They have enough wood for the last home, so we have room to expand. Excellent. So... that's a priority, and that's a priority. They have all the stone, they just need a little bit of wood, and 20 seconds later, or 20 construction points later, we'll have water. A little bit more wood for them. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. So, what do we have here? Oh, we've got a 7-month supply. Oh, and 6 houses. Oh. That's a little bit more than I was ready for. Let's see. Tell you what, I'm just going to keep going the way I've been going, with a single space in between each house. Now, spacing in this is going to matter. Much like Anno, where we have to have space for ornamentation, you need space for ornamentation here with your homes. Except ornamentation actually has a function here more than just increasing the aesthetics and giving you a couple minor bonuses, maybe a little bit more money. So we got a firewood splitter. They're doing their thing. And they're being supplied with logs and creating firewood. So, a few of our homes are going to need some firewood still. I'm going to go back to fast forward. The early game in this takes a little bit of time, so I find it's pretty good to just kind of run through. Let's tab that. I'm going to go ahead and build a storehouse. And we need to generate some food. So, is there anything to hunt? Let's go half speed for a second. Oh, we've got some deer over there. For now, could place a hunter cabin there. Another thing that we could use is the forager shack. Now, this radius can be moved. The shack is just the location that they'll return to with whatever they find. But you can move the radius to pretty much anywhere you want. Oh. Does it get a... Does it lose... It says developed land, 4%. That's interesting. I wonder if actually putting this near developed land actually hurts it. More so than just not having greens and hawthorn and other goods nearby. Oh, we got bird's nest there too. And yield some eggs from time to time. That's good. It would be good to get a fishing shack as well. I actually tie that in here. Let's just do... Tell you what, I'll place it just like that. Same thing here. Once the fishing shack is built, I can move the radius to where it gets the most shoreline. Firewood's still low, but we're going to make some progress. So, we're going to move your radius out here over top of the deer. And here's our hunter. Stocking his shelter. I think that the actual... Let's see, it stores water. Does it store firewood there as well? Ah. Let's move the radius. Ah, yes, I'll accept them. Let's get 13 fishing areas. That will work. So we have fish and we have meat. Now, something that we do want to have, bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers to our growing town. Markets stock houses and generate gold based on the number of houses in their work area. All right. Now, smokehouse. We need a smokehouse. But again, it hurts desirability, so I'll place it out here. It's going to be the undesirable area. We need a smokehouse because it will take the fish and the meat that we generate and turn it into smoked fish and smoked meat. Now, we are getting a little low on food. It might be because we accepted some more people into our population. Alright, he's foraging. Let's see, what else can we do? We could get some crop fields. They take a little bit more effort to get started, but it really wouldn't hurt. I might do a few that are just like the minimum size. Actually, I regret that already. Cancel. We'll do a 6x6 field. Match up with the roads that we already have. Let's grab a road here and continue there. That'll give us 3 local fields that we can go ahead and utilize. Now you can see it takes a lot of effort to make these farms, so I'm not going to prioritize them. I'm just going to let them build over time. We've got a forager shack, we've got a hunter cabin, we've got a fishing shack. We're smoking all of the meat, so the crop fields really are the next thing. We got a firewood splitter. Next big thing that we could do is getting a saw pit. Would help slowly generate planks. Wood planks. And we're in wintertime, so all construction here is halted. And eventually our people will start to spend more and more time indoors and away from the outdoors. If I take a look at storage here... Here's the next thing that we really need. We need a root cellar. I'm going to put it right there. And a storehouse wouldn't hurt. Alright, we are now in the depths of winter. You can see our people slowly retreating back to their homes. Now, roads do help with movement, so just a basic dirt road helps with movement. Eventually you can get stone roads, and I don't know, they might have a 3rd tier that's planned. Curious to see what'll happen later on. We've got a carcass. So how much meat will that generate? Oh, 60, okay. So he's actually produced a decent amount of meat. What about the smokehouse? It's doing okay. Food stocks are low. Oh, we lost a little bit from spoilage. You can hear the wolves in the background. Wolves will attack your people. And the beginning of year 2. Alright, the root cellar is done. It can now store any extra food that we have. And apparently at one point you can get barrels and start adding barrels to specific storages in order to reduce anything spoiling. Oh, interesting. Does the storehouse actually do the job of both of those? So you only hold food. You hold food and items, produce materials, and raw materials. But not everything that a stockyard holds. Stockyards can actually hold raw goods. Okay. That's interesting. I need to learn what the best use case is for some of these. Starting to get our farms going. Your people actually work together really well to ensure that the work gets done on the farms as a team. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Let's see. So you've got a couple of options here. You can expand a crop field. So say you already built a crop field like at the max level, or maybe not. Maybe you just wanted to expand it in different ways that aren't just a square. You can make them all kinds of different angles. You can just make them massive just by hitting the expand crop field button. Now, I'm not doing that here. I just wanted a few small fields. We're going to click here to add some crops. So each one of these is a different year. So you do want to change the crops that you're utilizing. You can set farmers to do field maintenance, so they'll actually remove weeds and rocks from the field. That's always good. Clover will increase fertility. And there are other crops that actually have a positive effect on fertility. Some crops actually reduce fertility. So think of it just as certain crops add to the mineral content in the soil, aiding in the growth of other crops. And then some of them actually deplete the minerals that are in the field. So we're going to start with some beans. I'm going to move that over there. And I can't fit anything else in for this year, but I want to start this year with some beans. Make sure that we got something. Will it actually plant those? I'm hoping it will. You know, what if I actually remove that? Maybe we do peas. We'll get 209 to 272. If I were to do these, we would get 234 to 374. Oh, this is actually not bad. So, peas and beans are considered nitrogen-fixing crops. So they actually add to the fertility. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. And peas and beans and all of those, they come in a pod, so they actually stay for a longer period of time. They keep longer. I'm going to go ahead and place this here. And on the third year, we're going to leave the field in clover. Try and adjust that. There we go. And where you actually place this in the year actually determines when people are working. These are the winter months, and there's still a little bit of winter here. You can kind of see from the background. If I go ahead and place this earlier, though, maybe I can place it there and then add a little bit of time to go ahead and work this season. That wouldn't be bad. So 234 out of 374, 209, 272. Great. And then the only other thing we could do, we can plan for the future to add more sand. The mixture of sand and clay in a field can determine the what would you call it? The soil bonus, the fertility, I guess you could say. No, actually, I guess it's just an extra bonus. Fertility is its own thing, and soil bonus is after. So it's just a 10% flat rate bonus. Nice. What else can we add? We've got... Can't do any food production right now. I could get a compost yard. Yikes. We can get a tannery. Very undesirable building, but very useful. So we'll build our tannery, build a cobbler shop, use the leather that we gain from the tannery. The Fletcher building would be very useful right now. We're going to need the Fletcher for bows and arrows. And a basket shop would be nice to get. The basket shop over here. Now, the compost yard is something that I would like to have. Let's actually grab it and put it right there. So the composting yard takes dung from the people, carries it over, plops it in there, and it needs time to mature before you then later spread it onto the fields. Ooh, villager is stricken with dehydration. Really? Don't we have water? Drink water, you fool. Why are you dehydrated? Build shelters near fresh water. Well, you're near town, dude. Go drink some water. I swear, if you die because you don't have water, I don't know what else to do for you. Do I need to build him his own well over here? Because he... Let's find out. Before he dies... I mean, his health is 100%. Wait! Are you dehydrated because you don't have beer? There's no way. That's the only thing that's showing up, though. Okay, that would be funny. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, okay. We have our second field. Now, second longest thing to last would be turnips and carrots. Are these considered greens? No, they're root vegetables. Right. So these actually negatively impact fertility. So what I'm thinking I might do, these are better frost tolerance. These are... Oh, they're both better frost tolerance. Maybe I'll do something like... They're both 10 out of 10 frost. Actually, tell you what, get rid of you. Do this. Oh, and I can actually work the field at the beginning. Okay. And third year, let you lie fallow. Let's see, how much am I going to get from this? We're going to get 6% back, and we're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that might be a little too aggressive then. Okay, what if... percent... Trying to see how we can keep our... Can't add all three. Alright, so we have a year with a normal run. We have a year with a lot of veggies. And then we have a year with nothing. Fixing the soil. These bars are a little finicky. You kind of have to, like... Sometimes you have to click them multiple times to get them to do what you want. It's almost like they try and grab in specific locations, but they do and they don't. If that makes any sense. Alright, second field is established. Oh, you. You're sick? Hang on a minute. Wait, you're carrying water now, so you waited all of that time. Okay, I'm done with that well. So he did eventually go and grab water for himself. He's stockpiling eggs. Why? Drink the damn water. You're annoying me, sir. Mr. Gerund. Oh, he's cured. Hey, we had a new villager born. Nice. So, we have cobbler shops on the way. Oh, I forgot. I'm adding all of these structures, but they all require wood planks. Whoops. Well, that's okay. We need these. So the cobbler shop is really good. The Fletcher building is good. The basket shop, though, I think is going to be the most important one, because baskets will make our people a little bit more efficient. I'm going to add a little road here. And, oh! Hey, look at that. There is a shoal of fish. Which means if we fish here, we get a big bonus. If we go to food production, go to forager shack. Drop that there. We can harvest the willow bush, not brush. Willow bushes. They take the willow over to the basket shop. Basket takes the willow, weaves it, turns it into baskets, and our people will just kind of carry these baskets on their back as they're walking around, harvesting crops, doing all kinds of things like that. What else can we do? So, wheat, buckwheat, and rye all require a mill. So we're not going to do that. We could add greens. What do you do? You've got frost and heat tolerance. Don't mind rocky soil. Frost and heat tolerance, and you don't really care about stuff either. You lose a lot from fertility. We're definitely going to need to let the field lie fallow. Let's move that to the end, move that to the end. Get rid of him. Add clover to the beginning. If I add sand, it'll actually be the optimal for both of those. So this year we're not going to see anything other than we had a late harvest here. And we had a late harvest on these. But we have 165 beans, 259 root vegetables. We've got a bunch of smoked fish, a bunch of smoked meat. So we got 4 food types for our people. That's a great start. What's going on here? Haven't found game in a while. Oh no, we've actually hunted the deer out. Well, I could move. Let's kind of move out this way. It might be time to do some exploring as well. Let's set exploration points out here. Oh, sand. That's good to find. Take a peek out there. Look out there. Out this way. Out this way. Out this way. So just send our villagers out to a couple different places just to explore, see what we can find. So sand will be good a little bit later. I wouldn't mind storing up some more logs to be used elsewhere. We are requesting some things be knocked down. Can hear the wolves in the background. I'm kind of surprised I haven't been attacked. I'm wondering if there was a patch that made early game attacks a little less common. Because that did happen to me very early on, the first time I played through. little bit that I saw. A little more wood here, there, everywhere. Trying to be careful about what wood I grab. Don't want to take the hawthorn out yet, just in case we need to harvest the berries. And we're in year 3. Yeah, see there, I almost took out the hawthorn trees. Alright, so we did a little bit of exploring. Got a bird's nest there. What? Oh no. That is a wolf, which looks kind of goofy right there. Oh, he just straight up chopped him. Who is this? Arahan. He's got a weapon, he's got a bow, he's got arrows, he's got tools. Guy's got everything. He's got a little food on him. Got a little snack for while he's out hunting. This man's a beast. Go ahead and optimize this little area here. Oh, we've got room for more workers, so we're actually short. What is that? The Fletcher building. Okay. It might be time to add some more homes. Let's do road right here. Housing. Still having to find everything because I'm not very familiar with the game yet. That might be a little extreme, but I'd rather have more homes than I need than not enough. Hopefully we'll have some more villagers that will show up, or be born. Continue expanding out. We need additional housing to support a larger population. Well, good thing I'm doing that. Uh-oh, predator sighted. So, see what I said? I spoke too soon. Run! Oh no! Oh no, he's dead. Run, Forrest! Run! Oh. Oh no! Okay, everybody else. Attack! Oh, it's gonna get her. It's gonna get her. Oh, in slow motion, too. Oh, here comes a hero. Anna! Everybody's trying to take a swipe at the wolf. They got it. Whoo! There you go. You can stop running now. It looks like this road didn't fully connect here. It's kind of weird. I'm actually going to salvage that and then rebuild the road to make sure that it connects properly. I can't stand when roads don't look right. We'll go back to speed 4. So last year we produced some herbs, we got some greens. I'd like it if we could get the willow here. I'd like to start harvesting that and stockpiling. Yeah, so stockyard's all for like raw materials, wood, bricks, and firewood. And I guess barrels as well. You can add barrels here. We lost beans. Oh, that's unfortunate. We need more wood. We need more people in general. More people would be more resources, would be more growth. We'll keep grabbing more trees. Probably being a little excessive here, but I'd rather have it planned out for our people to go ahead and grab whatever they need. That sound could use a little work. Ooh, we lost our turnips. Due to heat stress, really? Oh, they don't tolerate heat well. Oh. Yeah, so more of a winter crop. Maybe I would be better off replacing that. I don't know if I could fit... Oh, what I could do is turnip, carrot, or, yeah, turnips, carrots, turnips. Just kind of go back and forth, alternate. Does it differentiate between the two? No, this is fruit, vegetables. Yes, it's just generic groups. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. This building does not have access to a clean water source. Ah! So it looks like it's time for us to go ahead and give them a well. Oops, resources. There you go. That'll give you plenty. And I will prioritize that. Let's go ahead and speed up. Uh-oh, predator. Here we go again. Oh, and it's a wolf again. Where is my hunter? Wait, forager. Arahan. I need you up here post-haste. Run! Oh. Half speed. Okay, they were able to get it. But I still want Arahan up here. Where are you? Okay, I've got you selected. I'm going to use you to explore. Let's head out into the great unknown and do a little searching. Now, in the meantime, we do need our planks to... Oh, what's... Where'd you come from? Oh, he does a lot of damage with that weapon. And apparently he doesn't hit him every time he swings. Oof. Okay, is there a wolf den nearby or something? It was almost like it just appeared there. Periodic expenses that could not be paid, so its functions have been halted? Oh. This costs money. Well, I guess it means it's time for me to start getting a market. Alright. Something right about there. You know, it's funny, I just wrapped up finishing, or playing a little bit of Anno, and here I am building everything in grids. But it does make it kind of clean. You can place the roads and angles, and it's kind of nice sometimes. Like, I could wrap around the lake here. Maybe. So, like, that's kind of nice. It's just... takes a little bit of playing to find out, like, what works. So it's weird, like, that's a nice clean curve, and then that's, like, super angled. Oh well, it works. new villager born. Great. Who's been named Dunwald. It's actually a really good name. I like that. Storage is full, so we're completely full on firewood. Great. Still need more logs. Can I see what all of my jobs are? Oh, I only have a single laborer. Let's get some general laborers. We need more. I kind of like to get a basket maker, but... Oh! Man, once it says it's spotted one... Oh, Arahan. What a badass. Just going out, slaughtering wolves, bringing the meat back, calling it good. Oh, Arahan is actually out of ranged ammo. So, unless we get a Fletcher going, he has no way to shoot back. That's less than good. Where is the ox cart? The building cart thing. There it is. Does it still have arrows? Yeah, it's got some on there. If I take those off, will it haul them into a storehouse? Oh, apparently crossbows are a thing. That's nice to know. Also crude weapons, weapons, and heavy weapons. Shields. So I can get all kinds of armor. We are producing a few shoes. That's a good thing. I'm curious as to why we're not storing anything here. The storage can be a little funny in this game. You could have all this space, but it seems like they won't move something until they have to. You're idling and unable to work. Well then, I don't really need that extra slot, do I? I think I'm going to go ahead and fill this slot and fill this one. Okay, we did produce willow. Where did it go? There's no willow here. No willow there. Doesn't store there. That's weird. I wonder where the willow actually disappeared to. Airhand going out with his sword to slaughter another wolf? Maybe. Might be a wolf, might be something else. Might just be finding some rabbits. Crops lost to rot. Ooh, that's not good. All 3 fields have 2 workers apiece assigned to them. So, got 11 people dedicated to food, 5 to goods, and 2 to resources. So that's 16, 17, 18 people with 4 laborers. That doesn't sound bad. And yet it seems like we're struggling a little bit. We are gathering wood, though. It's happening slowly but surely. I can see my villagers here collecting wood. Trees will regrow, by the way. That is a little thing that'll happen from time to time. Our food stores are going up, so that's good. Villager happiness is up. That's also helpful. Birth rate, 82%. Not bad. Nobody's sick. It's just crazy shortage of wood because we're using it all for planks and firewood. If we could prioritize those. Oh, good. We have 20 willow in storage. We're making baskets. Great. So if I start following our people, eventually I think we're storing them there. Or were we? Hey, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to showcase somebody with a basket. So, is there a way to see, like, how much it helps? Like, how much are you carrying? But everybody's starting to get some baskets, starting to move some more stuff. We don't need a graveyard yet. Where are the wood planks going? I should have some. I need a grand total of 50 wood planks to upgrade to tier 2. Soap shop. I don't think I can build a soap shop yet. No, that must come later. Oh, yep, there it is. Tier 2. So, don't quite have that yet. New villager immigrated. Great. Welcome. Find someone nice, settle down, have a bunch of kids, build up our population. We're relying on you. Yeah, the lookout towers, I'd love to add a couple of these for whenever our first raid comes, but they cost. I could kind of, like, just generally place it right here. I think the bonuses that you're seeing there, the +2, +3, I think that's for height. And I think if you build on a hill, like, you end up seeing... Oh, wow! Look at that. Okay, +18, that's kind of impressive. So yeah, building those on a height makes a big difference. Alright. So I wonder if you could turn mountains into, like, defensive strongholds. Let's go over here and kind of explore to find our iron. We've got lots of hawthorn and greens and stuff that we could exploit. Don't really need it yet. Let's see if there's any more wildlife out here. I know we've got the deer there. Be nice to find some boar. There's some deer for you. And looks like he's got arrows again. That's good. Made 54 arrows in the last year. Good. think it just takes raw wood, right? Yeah, just logs. We don't need a ton of bows stored up, but having a few built would be good. 2 more villagers immigrated, another villager born. Excellent news. Slowly but steadily, we are growing. A lot of trees have regrown nearby. Go ahead and start harvesting that, getting some logs. That's about everything there. What's that sound? What are they doing over here? Oh, it's you, chopping. So great to see all our villagers with their baskets. Made 13 last year. So if this one person keeps going, we'll have enough baskets for the whole village. I wonder if they actually start to wear out. Nice quiet start to the village. No major raids yet. Food stocks are low. Why are the food stocks low? What, pray tell, is causing that to happen? Are the farmers busy doing something else? Like, what's been happening here? Going into the next year, I really need to see what's happening. You've got more frost tolerance. I'm going to move you to the end. You have heat tolerance. So let's start out with... we do that? Yeah, we'll add a little bit more labor to this, but I think that'll actually help. Fertility seems to be dropping, so maybe having a more consistent yield will help this grow a little bit quicker. Weed levels are a little high as well. It doesn't look like I can add... yeah, you've got a lot of heat tolerance, but no frost tolerance. And you have a lot of frost tolerance, but no heat tolerance. So we'll put those on 2 separate deals. I don't think I actually need 2 of those. There we go. I could have them work the field twice to try and remove weeds. I think that's going to be the best thing we can do. Do these... weed suppression of 2, weed suppression of nothing. Yeah, so I definitely need a little bit of help. I might be getting a little bit of analysis paralysis here, but I think it's worth checking out, seeing if we can figure out what we can do. So, turnips actually suppress weeds. Okay. These have about the same yield. Longer grow time. These have a little bit more of a fertility dependence. Okay. I'm seeing that these turnips are actually a low... what could I call them? Almost a... they have some weed suppression. They're resistant to rockiness, so what I might do is get rid of these. Add turnips across the board. Can't quite do that. Add clover to the beginning of the year. So we'll get 3% fertility and lose 2%, so it'll be +1. Alright, beginning of year 5, we got a new villager. We now have a market. So we're starting to see some gold income. And I could add a few more homes here. I think I might do that. Hopefully I'm not overexpanding. I don't think I am, though. We'll go ahead and curve that in there. Oh, we've got tons of logs now. Plenty of firewood, plenty of wood planks. Can't even speak now. Food is getting a little low, so it might be time to add a couple of food buildings. I could add more crop fields. Add a more significant field right here. 12 by 12. That should be pretty good. That'll be a lot of beans right there. So, I'll tell you what. It's been about an hour. I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Let me know what you think in the comments of this game so far, if you're enjoying this playthrough. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to smash that sub button, hit the like button, talk to me in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Farthest Frontier. Bye, guys.